Good day, everyone. Before I start my report, let me introduce myself first. By the way, my name is Jessica Adlawan. My report is all about self-concept. What is self-concept? It is the set of beliefs that we hold about who we are is called the self-concept. It can also be defined as the sum total of an individual's beliefs about his or her own personal attributes. It is basically the individual's image of the kind of person he or she is. Especially included in this are the awareness of being what I am and the awareness of function what I can do. Self-concept also what we think we ought to be and would like to be. This latter component of self is called the idea self. The idea self represents the self-concept that an individual would ideally want to possess. Ang self-concept ay ang mga konsepto ng sarili ay kung paano mo napapansin ang iyong mga kakayahan sa pag-uugali at natatangi o naiibang mga katangian. For example, beliefs such as I am a good friend, I am a kind of person are part of an overall self-concept. There are two ways in which we preserve ourselves. First, positive self-concept. People with positive self-concept believe in themselves, are confident about their ability to deal with problems, make decisions, feel equal to others, have respect for themselves, and expect it from others. Second is the negative self-concept. If people see themselves as failures and have a negative, pessimistic image of themselves, they will begin to act the part. Negative feelings feed on themselves and become a downward spiral, gradually encompassing all of the people's thoughts, action, and relationships. Positive effectivity refers to positive emotions and expression, including cheerfulness, pride, enthusiasm, energy, and joy. Negative affectivity is negative emotions and expression, which includes sadness, disgust, lethargy, fear, and distress. Like other belief system, the self-concept includes cognitive aspect, behavioral aspect, and affective aspect. Cognitive aspect self-sema. Self-sema are cognitive generalizations about the self derived from past experience that organize and guide the processing of self-related information. Ang cognitive aspect ay tumutukoy sa mga proseso ng pag-iisip at mga pamamaraang kaisipan na kasangkot sa proseso ng pag-aaral. For example, thinking o ang pag-iisip, knowing o ang pag-aalam, remembering o ang pag-alala, judging o paghuhusga, and problem-solving o paglutas ng problema. Second is the affective or evaluative aspect, self-esteem. Self-esteem reflects the perceived difference between an individual's actual self-concept, who I think I really am, and some ideal self-image, who I am would really like to be. Affective aspect is the aspect of mental processes or behavioral directed toward action or change and including impulse, desire, volition, and striving. Third is the behavioral aspect, self-perception. Self-perception theory reflects we observe our behavior and the situation in which it took place, make attribution about why the behavior occurred, and drew conclusions about our own characteristic and disposition. In other words, we come to understand ourselves the same way we perceive and understand others. So, ang behavioral aspect ay sumasaklaw sa mga tugon ng isang individual na umangkop sa kanyang kapaligiran bilang ang kahulugan ng mga personal na layunin na natututo ng mga bagong kasanayan sa pagsasaayos ng mga tugon sa mga tukoy na kaganapan. So there are three aspects of behavior. 1 is the actions, 2 is the cognition, and 3 is the emotions. And also there are 5 main aspects of human behavior. 1 is the psychology. Psychology is the science of human behavior. Behavior of an individual refers to anything an individual does. 2 is the personality. Personality is the unique, integrated, and organized system of all behavior of a person. Third, interest. An interest is preference for one activity over another. 4. Attitude. Defined attitude as a mental state of readiness, organized, organized through experience, exerting a directive and dynamic influence upon the individual's response to all objects and situations with which it is related. 5. Emotions. Emotion denote a state of being moved, stirred up or aroused and involve impulses, feelings, and physical and psychological reactions. However, there are some characteristics that all of our self-concept have in common. 1. Displays uniquely with each person. 2. Vary from very positive to very negative. 3. Carries emotional, intellectual, and functional dimensions. 4. Changes with the context. 5. Changes over time. 6. Influence the individual's life. Dimensions of self-concept is the self-esteem, self-worth, self-image or physical, ideal self, identities or roles or social, and personal traits and qualities. When we say self-esteem is ang pagpapahalaga sa sarili. For example, an individual subjective evaluation of their own worth. Self-worth o sariling halaga. For example, beliefs that you are a good person who deserves good things. Self-image or physical o sariling imahe. For example, seeing yourself as an attractive and desirable person. Ideal self o ideal sa sarili. For example, someone who excels in science subjects spends a lot of the studying and does not get queasy at the sight of blood. Identities or roles or social o ang pagkikilanlan o tungkulin. For example, a person may hold various identities such as a teacher, father, or a friend. Personal traits and qualities. Mga personal na ugali at katangian. For example, generosity, integrity, loyalty, devoted, loving, kindness, sincerity, and self-control.